Hey y'all, welcome back to the Chucktown Chick. Today we're going to talk about a particular emblem that you're going to see all over the city as you're traveling around enjoying the beautiful scenery. You're going to see it quite often. You're going to see it in pottery. You're going to see it in a particular fountain downtown. You're going to see it all over artwork at the city market. And you're going to see it on those beautiful iron gates on some of the old historic homes. And you're going to wonder, what does it have to do with Charleston? It can't actually be grown here. It's not native to South Carolina. So why am I seeing this particular fruit all over the holy city? We're going to answer that for you. What is that fruit and what does it mean? It's the pineapple. You might think it's just a fruit. You might wonder why you're seeing it in downtown Charleston. All over the city, you're going to see pineapples, whether it's right here in Waterfront Park or downtown at the city market. But there is a reason why you're seeing. Let's go back to those early days when Charlestown was a colony. Now, along with planters, you also had merchants who had to provide the goods for the colony to purchase. Dry goods, sugar, flour, coffee, tea, those sorts of things. Now, those merchants had their mercantiles in the downtown area once they moved over here to the peninsula from Charlestown Landing. You guys know all about that. You watched that previous video. So, in order to get those goods, those merchants had to make the trip over to Britain and back to Barbados. You know, we have that Barbadian connection to get those goods to sell in their mercantiles downtown. Now, one of the goods that the local colony dwellers, those early settlers, liked was pineapple. It was a very, very flavorful fruit, very pleasing to the palate, very cool in those hot summer months here. It was a treat. Now, those colony merchants would make those trips to Britain and to Barbados to get all of those goods to sell to the colony. They would be gone for months at a time. So when they came home, of course, the neighbors would be dying to get their way over there and hear all the stories from back in Barbados, back in Britain. He might have news of what's going on over there in Barbados and in Britain. He might actually have letters or goods or mail from your relatives that are still back there. While you're struggling over here to make a life for yourself in the new land, you are dying to get next door and find out what he knows. Now, that merchant has been gone for several months. He wants to get reconnected to his family. He wants to spend time with his family. So he takes a few days to get reacquainted with his family members. There's a symbol that he uses to let his neighbors know that it's okay to come over now. That symbol is a pineapple. He's come back from Barbados. He has that tropical fruit that can only be bought in Barbados. He's also going to be selling some in his shop. But he puts a pineapple out front, either on his front porch steps, on his fence post, somewhere where it's prominently seen by his neighbors. That is your symbol as a neighbor that it's now okay to come over and visit. You are now welcome in his home. And we still use it today all over Charleston to let you know as a visitor that you are welcome to come in. It's right here at Waterfront Park. If you were to come in on a cruise ship, it's going to be one of the first things you see to welcome you into the city. That's why we still use it. Today, we have a special guest with me. This is Mike.
Hello, everyone.
The Chucktown husband. So, we're downtown today. We're talking about pineapples. How many times have we been downtown, specifically in City Market, and overheard conversations being had by tourists about what the heck are all the pineapples.
Oh, they always talk about why are there so many pineapples.
Everybody always wonders why they see so many pineapples in City Market. So I have something fun for us to do today.
Okay.
I have somewhat of a scavenger hunt, maybe. I guess you could kind of say a scavenger hunt. I say
a competition.
A competition.
Okay.
There we go. It's a competition. Let's go downtown to City Market.
Okay.
It's just a couple of blocks from here, from Waterfront Park. Let's walk over there and let's see how many pineapples we can spot in City Market.
Sounds like a plan.
You want to do that?
Sure.
Let's put a wager on it.
Oh, now you're talking.
How many pineapples do you think we're going to see? Let's think about
in the
T-shirts, pottery,
hats,
artwork, photographs, paintings.
I'm going to say a dozen.
A dozen, 12.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 23. Odd number, 23.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to say. And I say the loser buys lunch.
Sounds like a plan to me.
What'd you say?
That sounds good.
Let's go down to City Market and see how many pineapples we can find. Pirates in Charleston? Okay, so we're walking from Waterfront Park. This is the Customs House, just a little landmark for you, just so you'll know where we're at and you'll know your way around downtown Charleston. If you were to come in on the Carnival cruise ship that ports here, it's a port of call for one of the Carnival ships, you would come in right here. If you can see that white square structure, that's where the Carnival cruise ship ports. You would come in right here, be right in front of the Customs House, and you're going to come right over beside the Customs House to North Market Street, and that's going to lead you to the City Market. So we just came around the side of the Customs House, and the port is actually behind us, and straight ahead of us is City Market. Okay guys, we're fixing to head into City Market. Right beside me to my right is that Customs House that I was just showing you. We're going to be crossing East Bay, which is right back here. We're going to be crossing East Bay and heading into what's technically the back side of the market and walking toward Market Street. So I'll be showing you that as we go through so you'll have your bearings straight. City Market is what a lot of people refer to as slaves market. Slaves were never bought and sold in the market. The market is where the slaves would bring the goods that were either raised or made on the plantations and here in the city limits. Think of it more of a farmer's market. They would be selling and buying the goods needed by those people living in the colony at that point in time. When we get toward the front of it, I'll be showing you Market Hall. That was basically the butcher shop. You would have seen sides of beef, chickens, things of that nature, and there's something specific up there that I want to show you, and that's the sculptures on the top of the building where you can really know that that's where that particular section was. Thanks to the city of Charleston, it's a very beautiful place. You can go there and shop, buy pineapple products, more among other things. You can also find those Gullah ladies making the sweetgrass baskets, and we'll be talking about the Gullah traditions and the sweetgrass baskets too in we'll do a whole video on that particular art form, but you're going to be seeing several things in there. Before we head in, I do want to bring to your attention that some vendors do not like to be filmed. So I may just be able to tell you about some of the things that we see in there. We're going to count pineapples. Chucktown husband's going to keep count for us on how many pineapples we see.
I'm winning that bet.
But just in case I'm not able to show you everything, I just wanted to give you that full disclosure there. Some of them actually have signs up saying please don't photograph their goods, please don't film them making their goods. A lot of them have their artwork set up there, and they're actually making the art right there for you to see. So if we're not able to show you everything, I'll let you know what we saw. I got 9.
You said 9?
I got 9, 10, 11, 12. Headed into building number 2. for $14. Lots of pineapples right there. Let's just count that as one. Let's make it even. Okay, Mike, so how many pineapples did we see?
I'm going to say at least 30.
30.
Yeah,
So which one of us came closer to
I
our bet?
guess
I think I said 20, 30.
Yes, that would be you. So I guess that means you won the bet.
I won the bet. I won the bet. Now, Chucktown husband has to buy lunch.
And where we're going?
I don't know. We're going to decide where we're going to go in just a minute, but I wanted to stop for just a second and show you guys something about the city market. Okay, so we're looking at Market Hall right now. That is the very front of the market. And if you look up top, zoom in a little bit, you can see sculptures up in the very top. You're going to see sculptures of cattle and goat and things of that nature. That lets you know that that's the section that used to be the butcher market part of the market where livestock was sold. That is now where the Confederate Museum is. It's owned by the Daughters of the Confederacy. We'll go there, take you guys on a tour of that sometime as well. So now we're looking back from the front of the market. There's the side, there's the part that's air conditioned. That's the part that we were just in a minute ago. And we're going all the way back, looking down the 4 blocks of the market. Wow. So we tried a new restaurant today. We've never eaten at Hooked before. If you're familiar with Charleston at all, this is where the Noisy Oyster used to be located. It's at the corner of East Bay and Market Street, right across from
Where we first went into the market.
the end of the market and across from the customs house. Jared, shout out to Jared, our server today. We were telling Jared how we were looking for pineapple things. I ordered the Pineapple Express cocktail. Just to give you an idea, it was pineapple juice, cava, and oh my goodness, what else was it in the... I took a picture of it. You guys will see. I took a picture of the menu. I took a picture of the cocktail menu too. So we'll insert that in the video so you guys have an idea of pricing and so forth of that. But very beautiful. Actually, a woman from across the restaurant came over and asked me what I was drinking because she liked the look of it so much. It was copper. It even had a copper straw. That thing was beautiful.
It was. And my beverage did not have pineapples, but I did have pineapple rice with my scallops, which is one of my favorite things in the whole world, scallops. And it was fantastic, and right there in the middle of everything, right there at the market, so it was great.
The food was fantastic. I had the oysters, which they were actually baked. We have an oyster season here in Charleston. So if you're ordering local oysters, they have to be cooked right now because we're not in oyster season quite yet. So I had the oysters, and they were baked in a garlic and butter and brandy sauce, and then they had panko breadcrumbs sprinkled over top of them. They were wonderful, absolutely fabulous, very light, very refreshing. As if you're looking for a souvenir to take back home, or if you're like us and you're just a local looking for, we came down here one day looking for a map of Charleston to hang up on our wall, and we found it at the market. So come down here and check it out, and I think that's about it. But thank you so much for joining us and checking us out on the Chucktown Chick.
Glad to my first time here. Hopefully not the last.
Hey Brady, you were wondering where Mike was? There's Mike.
Right.
Okay guys, thanks for checking us out. We'll see you next time on the Chucktown Chick.